If you've been struggling like me to pass the ball in college football 25, I finally figured it out, and I wanted to show you how you could do a touch pass, a lob pass, and a bullet pass in the game. So to start, we're going to go with classic passing, which is the easiest out of any of the four for me. To start off, a lob pass. All you do to snap the ball is hit A, and then if you tap the receiver that you want to throw it to immediately, that'll trigger a lob pass. So what I mean by that, if I tap A and B really fast, and the ball will be lobbed up in the air like this. There's been a bunch of Ultimate Team challenges that I've been struggling to try to figure out, and I finally figured out how to do it, so I figured I'd share since I didn't find any good videos on it. Next up is the bullet pass, which I think is the second easiest. All you do is hold down the receiver that you want to throw to. So I'm going to throw it to Jeremiah Smith again and hold down the B button. You'll see it's a bullet pass. So like that, it's a tighter spiral, a more downwards throw, and that's a bullet pass. Now a touch pass is somewhere in the middle where you have to touch and release the button. So what I mean by that, instead of just tapping it to lob or hold it down, you want to do somewhere in the middle to kind of make it go up like that, and that is a touch pass. Now switching over, the next one is revamped. Revamped is the one I've been using, and it's a little bit more tricky to figure out, but it's the same thing. All you have to do is just tap the receiver that you want to throw it to, and he'll throw it all the way up in the air like this. I've seen that one be more inaccurate, as that kind of relies on player ratings to throw a better throw. Now a bullet pass, again, it's the same thing. Just hold down the B button, and it'll throw that tight spiral. And lastly, on revamp, there's going to be the touch pass, which again, you want to fill up that bar around halfway, and that'll throw that touch pass for you. Third is placement, which is just something they introduced in Madden 24. It's a little bit tougher to figure out, but it's pretty much the same thing. You just hold it down again, and that'll be a bullet throw. Followed by the lob throw, where all you have to do is just touch it, and as you can see, you can kind of control where this ball goes, and this one has been more inaccurate as well. Let's try that touch pass again. All you have to do is just kind of lead your receiver like that. It's not a bullet pass. It's around halfway. You don't have to do anything on the left stick for any of these throws. I just decided to. Where again, that one's probably a bullet pass. This one's way harder to do because it's a little bit quicker where you have to figure out. Like I said, there's these Ultimate Team challenges that have been tripping me up. It took me probably 5-10 minutes to just kind of guess what I was doing, and I was struggling to figure that out. Lastly is going to be placement and accuracy, which is probably the most difficult one to master, but it gives you the most control over your player. Let's show that bullet pass. All you have to do is hold down the B button, and he'll bullet the ball in there. Again, you do not have to move the left stick for any of this. It is just holding the button of the receiver, how long you do it. So on the lob pass, all you have to do is just tap that B button, and he'll float it up in the air like so. And the last throw is going to be that touch pass where you have to get it around halfway again. And that is going to be the touch pass. Now, obviously, the easiest one is classic. That's one that's been in the game forever. I've been using revamp passing. It's been a little bit more difficult for me to figure out, but it's the one that I've gotten a little bit comfortable with now. I cannot wait to start my first dynasty, but I figured I'd make this video in order to show you guys how to throw the ball in college football 25. I'll probably make another video in the future on how to do the option, because the option play has been tripping me up as well, especially with how to give and how to keep the ball. But if you enjoyed this, let me know down below. Share with a friend if you don't know how to throw the ball in college football 25, as this greatly helped me out when I learned, and so I figured I'd share it with you. But with that being said, make sure you have a great day, and peace.